Yes, and, by the way, A Christmas Carol, with Ebenezer Scrooge, the story, was written by Charles Dickens in 1843. It took him 6 weeks to write the whole thing.
Jeez.
He must have thought about it a long time beforehand.
He had a mental illness. I don't know which one, but he's listed as one of the famous people that had, he was either bipolar or schizophrenic or something, yeah.
Well, the guy could write.
Well, he was in another world. How do you, to go to the place he had to go to imagine the ghosts and the whole thing, you have to be a little bit...
Like maybe he'd actually met some of them.
He may have experienced that in his head.
Yeah, he may. Well, I think a lot of people with genius have, because they do live sort of in an alternate universe.
That would looking at
You're looking at him.
Yeah,
right?
well, I'm more and more coming into your universe.
Oh, but keep that specialness.
Oh, don't change.
Don't change a thing. We'll love you the way you are.
All right. Well, I don't think I could totally change, but I am becoming more domesticated, more earthiated. More.
Well, maybe there's hope for Mo, the cat.
And I'll have him delivered.
Yeah, maybe I should have a talk with Mo.
Yeah, maybe you could sort of...
I always wanted to be a cat psychologist. You don't even need a license.
Whoa, we got a case.
Wow.
So maybe
I'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Just get him a little couch and sit him down on it and let me see what I can do.
I'm not going to do it. You're the one married to the professional.
Oh,
what would you say to Mo, or is this sort of a mind meld?
Oh yeah, well no, it wouldn't be words. I would grok his aura, his cat aura. I would.
Well, you speak cat, so you can relate to him.
I would
tell us something you'd say to him.
I would say, Mo, life is like a fish. Oh.
Hold on, I'm going to call Mo.
Yeah.
Can you translate?
No, that's not translatable, unfortunately.
He really is calling Mo. If he answers, I'm going to be so freaked out.
I'm going to be impressed. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mo is Rich's cat.
Well, that's not...
That got sort of foisted on him because I put a plea out on Facebook as a friend of mine was getting rid of this beautiful cat.
He is a beautiful cat.
Beautiful. I just didn't know he was psychotic. Yeah. And so poor Holly tried very hard, but every time she walked by the chair he was hiding under, he would try to attack her. And so we thought maybe he liked men, real men. So
there you go.
We gave him to Rich because Rich is such a soft touch for a pretty lady. You called her blonde. I think of her more as a redhead.
I know,
Holly.
But okay, I've got Mo on the phone.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So okay, Mo. Okay, listen.
All right.
Barry's going to talk to you and say a few words in cat. Your language.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
Hold the phone up so I can sing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right, good. Very good. Make an appointment with the receptionist. Yes, and I'll see you next week.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, one more thing to say.
Oh. Yeah, what's that, Mo? You did very good. What? Oh, jeez. Mo, we just had a set. Okay.
Now you have to do a name change from Mo to Moo.
Yeah.
Momu. Isn't that an ice cream place?
Banana, boom.
Isn't that an ice cream place in town?
Oh, the Momu?
Yes.
Momu, yeah.
Creamery, the Momu.
Mo would like that place. I have a second cat. Maybe it's appropriate.
You do?
I have a second cat jingle bell. I think there's or something. Here we go.
Lisa. And Lisa. All right, I have to confess something. I'm actually not really a cat person. I'm a dog person, even though I've had 2 cats, one that lived 20 years and one that lived 17. So, okay, I don't kill my cats, but
No.
I'm a dog person. So, enough with the cat stuff.
All right.
All right.
I do have singing dogs as well. Just
we'll see.
equal opportunity radio station.
I have something that may be open to debate because I'm always confused by this. Is it poinsettia or poinsettia?
Oh.
Which way do you guys say it?
I take the easy way out and say poinsettia. It's a lot quicker.
Saves me
a syllable.
No, it's poinsettia.
It is?
Okay. Well, I know what the origin of it is. The plant, actually, which I've never been successful in taking out of the pot and putting in the ground, although there are people, if you walk around Sierra Madre, that have done it successfully. But it's a native of Mexico. And it's been popular since the 1820s, believe it or not. The Mexicans, they didn't call it poinsettia or poinsettia. They called it the flower of the blessed night because it looks like the Star of Bethlehem. If the Star of Bethlehem were red, but it does in shape look like the Star of Bethlehem. It's called
completely different, but almost the same.
But almost the same in their eyes. They called it Noche Buena.
Oh.
So the good night.
How did it get its name?
Because it looks like the Star of Bethlehem.
No, the poinsettia.
The poinsettia?
Yeah.
Well, somebody pointed and said that there's setting right there.
Is the
that's a poinset.
Well, no. That's how they got it. That's how it's got its name.
Yeah.
Not exactly.
Oh.
Oh, you know.
Oh, I
Correct
do
me,
know.
oh professor.
Yes.
Because in the 1820s, the first U.S. ambassador to Mexico brought the plant back to America, introduced it to America. And now I'm making a big leap here. Maybe this had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Maybe this had nothing to do with it, but the ambassador's name was Joel Roberts Poinsett.
So that still doesn't answer whether it's or yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know, but it's maybe Mrs. Poinsett had something to do. Make it a little more Mexican, you know.
Oh yeah, for the feminine. Oh, well, when you add an A to a Mexican word, it feminizes it.
Yeah, it's poinsettia.
Poinsettia.
But it was named after the ambassador from the U.S.
What was his name? Poinsett?
Poinsett. You just take the "ia" off of poinsettia, and it's poinsett.
Or the off of poinsettia.
Poinsettia.
Now, mistletoe is another interesting.
We have another ambassador named Missile.
That's right. It was Henry Kissinger.
Well, that goes way back to like the Druids or something.
Yes. 200 years before Christ, we were celebrating Christmas. with
What a
mistletoe.
miracle!
Wow. How did they do that?
Well, mistletoe was actually burned as a sacrifice to the Druid gods.
Is that after they used it in the porta potty, you know, in the
Sat on
outhouse and
sit
sat
on it. Now burn it. You got 2 seconds to get off of it. They would burn it, and they would also hang it in their homes for good luck. And guests who came under the mistletoe would embrace with the hosts. And said if an enemy met you under your mistletoe, that enemy was required to lay down their arms and forget their differences with you for a day.
And kiss you?
It didn't say what you could do. Maybe you could, you know.
So we could end war if all the soldiers ran around with mistletoe.
With mistletoe, everybody's. But now here's an interesting thing: when Christmas was officially recognized by the church, they forbade the use of mistletoe because it was a Druid.
Oh yeah, who were the Druid gods? Well, they weren't. I mean, I know Zeus.
Druid it was a Celtic cult that started, hundreds BC, 200, 300 BC, and it's just a pagan. They worshipped the earth, and they had just harvest gods and all sorts of.
Is that when St. Patrick came over and converted them all to? Or is that prior to 300 whatever?
They were around a long time. They were around before Christ.
Yeah, well, that's before St. Patrick. Yeah.
Were they anything like hobbits?
Sounds that way, doesn't it? Yeah.
Little
But see, now you said Celtic. Okay, here we go. This is the word game show. Is it Celtic or Celtic?
Oh, I don't know. It's a C.
Well, yeah, but C is always cis or k. It can be.
Or Ia.
It could be like Christmas.
Or
well, we'll call it Celtic. Hey, I don't care.
All right.
But this is how Holly became, not our friend Holly.
Poor Holly.
Holly the Bush, not Holly the We have to differentiate.